G'day, Lexi here from your Easy Web Solutions. I just wanted to have a quick look at the deck builders landscape for the Brisbane market. I wanted to start my journey having a look through Google as to who comes up and who advertises for the whole thing. So, first of all, we've got the Google ad results showing SunGuard, Shade and Sales.com.au, Asset Outdoors, Australian Outdoor Living, and we got the JTN Building and Renovations popping up as well. As you can see, these particular ads show up things very differently. Australian Outdoor Living has got those reviews happening. If you scroll down a bit further, you'll find those Google Map results, which a lot of people absolutely love. Number one, Decks Brisbane comes up there. Decking Decks Brisbane comes up second, and BB Decking comes up third. Now you can see that the BB Decking has got far more reviews than the other two, 130 reviews. However, it's located in Chandler. So what you'll find is that the location of the business on the map pack basically is one of the primary drivers as to what's showing up. So if you're located somewhere close to the city, like Tenerife, for example, or Wollongabba, you don't need a lot of reviews. You just need the website relevance in order to rank very high. So that could be a bit of a quick win for your business if you're looking for it. After all, if you're doing a few transactions every week, getting more than 16 reviews should be an easy win for you. And if this is something you need help with, feel free to reach out. We've got a few tools that help you fast forward things. Now, we got the organic results from here. We've got All We Do Is Dex and JKV as well. And then from there, these things pop up, which are the answers that people are searching for. And sometimes this could be replaced by a Google Gemini AI search, which you may see a lot of the time. Now, to rank here, you basically need to provide specific answers to certain questions and format them within your website, which could also be a quick win as well. However, a lot of the time, things are price driven. And if this goes against your sales process, may not be the best way to do things. I find that the from pricing could be probably a safer option. Now, if we look into the top players here, Sunshade Sales and Asset Outdoor, for example, and click on the ads just to see what they're showing, you will see that this guy specifically runs a page off their blog, which isn't a good way to advertise, which gives you a really big advantage if you wanted to get into Google Ads. Now, the problem with this is that it's a page that is relevant. However, it's got no call to action. It doesn't specifically promote anything. There's no phone number. There's no, actually, no, there is a phone number right here. Sorry, I missed that. But there is no location and nothing real specific as to what this business does in terms of the types of decks or the types of products that it's using. And in my opinion, this is probably not the best photo that you may want to be featuring. Sorry, SunGuard. Let's have a look at Asset Outdoors. So what are these guys showing? And look, you probably don't want to be in position number one when it comes to Google Ads. You want to be in the position 2 or 3 because you want people to read the actual ad that you're putting forward and choose you based on your points of difference. Now, this one's a bit more interesting. It talks about a free design and quote and asks for all the relevant information. So that's a little bit better and shows a few more photos. However, I find that it's still a little bit too much of an overkill, especially when it comes to mobile browsing. So I would probably not be looking into this one too much. Let's have a look at the third one, AustralianOutdoorLiving.com.au. Let's see what these guys are doing. So these guys are pushing people to their specific products. So book a free measuring quote. I like that. There is an offer there as well, up to 20%, 26% off. Hurry this one last. I think that could intrigue a few people to make an inquiry. And then it features, really nice photos of different decks and potentially patios as well. So that could be an interesting one. So as you can see, if you do deck building, you could really be quite specific and show your ad very, very differently. What's even better with Google Ads is you can actually pick and choose the types of people that you're targeting. So you don't have to target everybody. You can say, I only want to target homeowners or people that in the top 10% of income earners. Now, it comes down to the volume of those people within the area that you're looking for, but you can be very specific with what you do. Now, another thing I like to look at is the meta library, ad library rather. The meta ad library is something that allows you to have a look at the ads for people that are advertising. And let's see if any of these guys are big enough to actually be advertising there. So Australian Outdoor Living looks like a site that's obviously spending some coin on their marketing based on the design of what they've done and the branding. So what we can do here is we can go into the ad library, and anyone can do this. You can find any ad that is basically is currently up there. So Australian outdoor, and basically see if there's any advertisers that come up. Oh, here we go. This one. So we can see the ads that these guys are showing that basically out there right now, right this moment. So high quality outdoor blinds, complete transformation. So these guys are pushing for quite a few avenues. Now, why am I showing you this? A lot of the time when you do your Google ads by their on their own, you're missing out potentially on people who are spending a fair bit of time on Meta, which is Instagram and Facebook. Now, your ads could be shown across both of the platforms based on that initial inquiry. So Meta is really good for retargeting. So if you run Google ads and you set up these, they'll be stalking people across Instagram and Facebook as well with the right message as well. So definitely worth having a look at. I normally wouldn't recommend one or the other. I'd recommend running them side by side. And it's also about finding the winning format that basically works for your customers as well. You want to make sure you deliver value in terms of message and help them with a particular problem that they may be solving as well. Anyway, if you want to find out more about the decking industry in Brisbane and who's competing, we've done a research on the top 3 players in the market, how much they're spending, where they're advertising, and what they potentially are doing. And if you want to find out how you could be positioning yourself within that market and making some quick wins, I'd be more than happy to discuss that with you as well. Anyway, my name is Alexi. I'm from Your Easy App Solutions. Happy to chat with you soon.